Hello Virgo, welcome back to Mystic Law Tarot. I'm Lauren. We're going to do a love reading for you to see what type of energy is around you two. Let's see what's happening. What's going on with Virgo and your person? All right, let's see. Okay, so Virgo, some of you are going through cycle breaking, pattern breaking, whether that's within you or your family, or cutting ties with somebody, which could also be ending that cycle that you might have been going through. Okay, let's see how Virgo feels about their person. Okay, so we got teddy bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. Okay, I wonder, okay, I was thinking about your person, because I think you're on the teddy bear side, but reverse the energies as it makes sense to you. But yeah, I was thinking about this person over here. We got old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. So it seems like this person is really, really trying to break some sort of pattern that's keeping them stuck in the past, or just something that has been conditioned into you. That can be gender roles. That can be a familial role. It can be feeling like you aren't worth whatever this other person is trying to offer. Just things that don't really matter, like they're not necessarily real. That's hard to get over though, when you've been conditioned to think a certain way your whole life, or you've had this cloud hanging over your whole life. Like, it's hard to get out from under that sometimes, a lot of times, because it's heavy. But that doesn't mean they're not trying. All right, let's get more on your side. Well, one more for your person's side. Yeah, just a lot of healing on this side. We got karmic relationship, resentment and triggers, perception, intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Whoever this is very strong. Kudos to you for trudging through this and really working on yourself. That is really, really hard. This is how you heal though. This deep, dark soul shadow work, this is what gets you out of this hell, So don't stop if that's you. On this teddy bear side, how does our teddy bear person feel about? How does our Virgo feel about this other person? Yeah, I thought so. Coffin. New beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. I'm getting the vibe that you are ready to start something brand new, like kind of put this to the side. Let's not worry about it. Not necessarily let's not worry about it, but I believe you're trying to look to the future, because again, we have interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, want to date. You're really trying to pull your person out of this. Let's get another thing on Virgo's side. Maybe you're feeling like your person is kind of stuck here, because we got the golden mirror. Narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided. Keep in mind that these cards have many meanings, so not all of them will resonate with you. But what I'm feeling from that is, although you're really trying to get that new beginning started and, like let's look to what we know, which is our romance. This person over here is really working hard on themselves and like trying to get themselves out of a deep hole. So it can feel one-sided because what they're working on is a little bit different from the frequency that you're on. But that doesn't mean you both are working towards this relationship to be successful, it seems, but you're kind of in different stages at this time. But I'm not sure if your person or on this side doesn't seem like you're too discouraged by that though. And then at the bottom, I just peeked, it says picture, looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. So yeah, you're really trying to get things going in a more positive direction. And then that's kind of funny too, the hammer. This is about sabotage and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. Yeah, this is the hard work that this person is doing. All right, we're gonna pull some tarot and see what we can get a little bit deeper on what's happening and how we can help move this forward in the best possible way. Okay, what is Virgo's person working on currently? Sorry, these are really slippery. So we got the 9 of Wands for your person. The 9 of Wands represents like really just trying to give it one more shot, like all you can, and being close to, you know, realizing the benefits of the hard work. I don't know if your person realizes they're that close though. How is Virgo's person feeling about them? The Hanged Man. So your person is feeling like what they're basically trying to do is change their perception of all of this. They are also trying to, they're working hard to see this from your perspective, I think. Because again, you have one person on one page, another person on another. They're both working towards the same goal, but I can understand why that would maybe be a little, not frustrating, but just like definitely something to look at, you know, because at one point it could become detrimental if you can't get on the same page. But yeah, your person is also just maybe having a hard time letting go of painful past, which tracks for the other cards that are beneath. But you also see, so this card isn't hopeless though. So keep in mind that all of the meanings of these cards are like whatever resonates with you is already inside. You know, this is just a book read. So take whatever, you know, resonates, but this person isn't hopeless. They are just preoccupied with their stuff because behind them lie 2 cups. And if you're familiar with tarot at all, the 2 of Cups represents a partnership, sharing emotions equally, you know, at the same page, the same level. And there's a bridge and water, like there's water under the bridge, like very, very close. Yeah, working on things very diligently and patiently. Okay, what about you? Is there anything our Virgo can do to help this move forward? You know, okay, we're just gonna take them. Okay, so we got the Justice card, Queen of Wands, King of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Okay, so this is a lot of big energy. So your person's working extremely hard and you are too. And it seems like you guys are a great team when you can come together, because the 9 of Pentacles is all about being like independent but not in the sense that you don't want or need anything. It's just you feel, you're like, I can pretty much do whatever I need to do and be successful at it. But that's in like your home sense. So you're always able to keep a strong, steady, secure home. That's very, very good. And then you're also, yeah, the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. So King of Pentacles represents someone who is, again, stable in their, immediate environment like home, but also work. It could be that you are starting to put more work into your career, bringing more finances in. The Knight of Cups, it seems like you're feeling pretty good about that too. And then we have the Justice card and the Queen of Wands. So justice is about balance. So it seems like not only are you trying to spread love and happiness and trying to pull this person out of, or at least like not pull them out necessarily, but like just be there with them in your strength, which is that's the best thing that you can do, is just support them in a way that allows them to make those changes, because we all know that when it's our idea and our motivation to change something in our lives, that's the only time that it works. No one can tell us to do something if we don't truly want to. So you're being that stable, steady person because of that Justice card. Justice is about, like I said, balance. It's a Libra card. It's also about just knowledge and wanting to do the right thing. And you could be married to this person, because we do have the Queen of Wands as well. The Queen of Wands is someone who is very creative, but I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe. And then you also, so notice this too, in tarot, typically the black cats represent bad luck. However, you can see that this Queen of Wands has a black kitty in the forefront, and that's kind of like, she's like, I just like that. And don't pay attention to gender. This is very fluid. What I'm trying to say is this Queen of Wands doesn't care what anyone else says or does. If she wants it, she's gonna get it. So working hard on both sides. Maybe this person's been through a lot and understands that this is necessary for them to, I see this crap that they're going through, and I understand that that's something that they have to do. But as long as things can stay healthy between the two while this happens, and it looks like it is, because you wouldn't have the Justice card and the Queen of Wands if you weren't about it, The Three of Wands, I forgot to mention, is about waiting for your benefits to come in. Rather, you've been making really good strides to move forward in your life, and you're really waiting to see the proof in your life that that's happening. I love that. Okay, I want to get some more advice on how this can come together. So we're gonna get this other deck. This is the Crystal Visions. Yeah, working together. Got the Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles, again, is about teamwork, and it's about creating something together. But independently too. If you notice, the people on the cards were facing their own projects, but they were building together at the same time. So, well, honestly, that kind of sounds like what you're doing currently. Any other advice for these two moving forward? Eight of Pentacles and the Moon. So the work that both of you are doing right now is what's going to shine the light on this dark path that you both have kind of been going down together. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles is about working hard, but also like seeing the efforts of your work. That's amazing. We're gonna get some oracle cards. First oracle, and I'm gonna read these as well. So if that's not something you're into, take care. But let's see, what do we got here for Virgo? This is the Land Sky Oracle. Virgo. Did you guys make it through the full moon okay? Oh, I'm exhausted still, but good. Virgo. Oh my gosh, if I can pick it up, it's an otter. Dedication to Supreme. And these are just such cute cards, but Ishvara Pranadana, that is what this card is called. Let's see what that means. Dedication to Supreme. So it sounds like, you know, dedication to this relationship because it is the focus. Supreme. All right, I'll hold it up again if you'd like to look at it while I read, but dedication to Supreme, surrender, devotion, selfless action. This otter bows his head and holds his hands in a Namaste mudra, a symbol for finding humility in every act of your day. Ishvara Pranadana means to dedicate your work to the Supreme. Giving up your work helps allow your ego to step aside. By total surrender, samadhi is attained. I'm not super sure if I'm pronouncing these correctly. And then a couple reflections. What happens when your ego is blown up? Shift your practice by surrendering your actions to a higher power. So maybe if, there's one more, sorry. Karma yoga is about doing the work without the purpose of getting something in return. Unconditional love. I do the work and let go of the fruits. So just keeping focused on the everyday actions, consistency, because you're not necessarily, you know, little steps don't give us that instant gratification that we're kind of used to nowadays. So, but this is the best foundation that you will ever have in your life. So continue to work on that and kind of let go of what the future might look like, because today's weird and we don't know what's going to happen. But that's okay, because we've got each other, whether that's romantically in friendships, and we need to lean on one another when we can, and when the other person can handle that too. So keep doing you guys. Let's see. What does our Halloween oracle want to say? Okay, I got 2 cards. I'm going to take them both. All right, the first one is winter, the sacredness of pausing, which kind of sounds like letting go. And then the skull of darkness, blind spots. And this one I've actually found before. This one represents blind spots, meaning things that you might not want to look at, as far as, you know, skeletons in your closet, so to speak, or something that just really hurts and you're like, no, I'm not looking at that. I don't blame you, but it is time. That way it's not just collecting dust. We can just clean it out for other things, you know, like happiness and joy. Okay, skull of darkness. We may not wish to delve there, the shadows, the darkness, the unknown. Yet when we search, we reveal, and our power, it has grown. The beautiful and mysterious skull of darkness encourages us to look to the part of ourselves that normally remains hidden or unseen as possible. We may not appreciate or like certain aspects of ourselves, and yet sometimes our greatest treasures lie within these areas. How many times have you heard of famous artists or people extremely successful in their fields being bullied for being so different? Yet it is their very differences from others that make them so powerful. Additionally, all of us at some stage of life, certain blind spots that may cause us grief and trouble. Although we cannot see the issue clearly, it is the repeated patterns of pain that may alert us to them. Symptoms, if you will. For example, the same things keep happening over and over again. We may be betrayed repeatedly, fail at something repeatedly, not complete tasks continually. Peace and pattern breaking can be achieved by doing the work and uncovering our blind spot, or even consulting trusted close friends or professionals to assist us to see what we cannot. That's quite beautiful. This time has been all about releasing things that keep us stuck. And these blind spots are those. They have heavy things that just weigh us down. And when you deal with that, you gain so much confidence in being able to shine lights on even darker blind spots. And the last card, thank you for being here if you've made it this far. Okay, winter, the sacredness of pausing. Lightly I step, for the earth falls asleep, a lullaby to rest and pause, the soul's secret to keep. Death is frightening, even though, or perhaps because, it is inescapable. However, as we move into winter, we know it signals a literal and metaphysical death. In some parts of the planet, the extreme weather means snow and ice flurries. All life and the ground lies fallow and still. In winter, the earth slows down and there is less light and often more wet weather. Many plants die back, many animals are less active, and traditionally, it was a leaner, more difficult time for those who worked on the land for their living. Winter often brought with it the end of a life cycle, a figurative or literal death. Should the winter card appear to you, it is time to let go what no longer serves you. Where it seems natural and right to let things that have been bothering you for some time die back, take real action to change those things. Anything that is superfluous, extra, and burdensome, release it. Life is too short, okay? We deserve to be happy and celebrate every tiny victory that we come across. And with this work, you'll get there. So thank you so much for being here. I hope something resonated, and please let me know. Continue to take care of yourselves. Have a lot of self-compassion for yourself, because again, you're working hard. So remember that when something goes wrong, remember how far you've come. I love you. Take care.